Hello there, guys, and welcome to That Anxious Gamer. Today I'm going to be looking at Mechabellum's most recent patch notes, as well as guiding you through basically a concise summary of what has happened, as well as the community's thoughts. So we are currently at about 4 a.m. Pacific time here on July the 7th, 2023, and we are now on patch 0.7.12. About 2 hours ago, a new patch launched, and basically the devs' reasoning for this is they're saying below 2400 MMR, Steel Ball and Mustang combos are too OP, too strong, and that above 2400 MMR, Vulcan and Marksman tends to dominate. So, what adjustments have been made? Strangely enough, the biggest adjustment that has been made, even though they're talking about Steel Balls and Mustangs, Steel balls are nerfed a little bit, but mainly also arc lights are nerfed. So the steel ball, the XP required for leveling up has been adjusted from 750 to 780. Reinforcement card for the subsidized steel ball adjusted from the first level to the second level. And the cost of the mechanical division adjusted from 300 to 350. Number of callers generated adjusted from 7 to 5. So this was the upgrade, basically mechanical division, that if your steel balls got destroyed, it would generate callers. So, like in many RTS or auto battlers, basically giving free units when a unit is destroyed, obviously strong. It made total sense. I think nerfing this a little bit probably makes sense because free units are generally not seen in a positive way, kind of like Swarm Host and SE2. But it's an interesting change. What I want to highlight here is that the arc light's attack interval adjusted from 1.2 to 1.1, and arc light's attack adjusted from 397 to 346. So it sounds like the attack speed has been increased just a little bit. So, shorter time between attacks. However, the attack actually per shot has been decreased quite substantially by about 30 to 40 damage. The Vulcan's attack adjusted from 86 to 85. Now, this is very interesting, guys, because even though they say Volksman and Markman combo has the highest usage and win rate above 2400 MMR, so among players that are actually quite good at the game, they're saying that Vulcan and Vulcan Marksman is the best combo statistically. The strangest thing here, guys, is the Marksman attack got nerfed slightly from 2271 to 2248. So very, very slightly, and a lot of people in the comments saying that really won't have much of an effect. Given that the number is so high, I really don't feel like this is going to be too dramatic. But the strangest thing here is the Vulcan's attack adjusted from 86 to 85. That's already becoming a meme in the comments, not the combo. In the comments, it's already becoming a meme with people saying, like, why did you even do this? It's going to have no effect, etc., etc. What other adjustments have come from this patch? Well, the Fortress, the cost of the Rocket Punch got adjusted from 300 to 250, so that makes it a little bit cheaper. Trigger conditions of Rocket Punch adjusted from 40% and 70% of HP to 55 and 85% respectively. Will this affect things? Most people in the comments seem to be saying no. I haven't seen anybody use this anyway. I don't think it's going to be a huge difference, but I could be wrong. What other adjustments? Slightly reduced matchmaking time. I feel this is kind of interesting, given that the matchmaking time is also already extremely fast. I think, if anything, it's not matchmaking needs to be faster. It's matchmaking needs to be more specific, meaning that the MMR range would be tightened up a little bit. Obviously, we don't have that many players yet, so that makes sense that they're trying to prioritize speed, but definitely matchmaking time that doesn't really make sense. It's already fine as it is. Slightly increased MMR change between games. That's great. Just increasing the MMR change means that you're gonna, as you improve, you're gonna rank up faster. That totally makes sense. The speed up vote now appears sooner in battle. Now, this is interesting because the speed up vote is something that a lot of people are debating in the comments and basically saying, just make that automatic. There's no point in putting a speed up vote. I mean, we're already watching the battle. Once it's clear who's going to win, let's speed it up. I agree about that. I think having both players have to hit speed up doesn't really make sense. I can understand why the devs think that is a good idea, so that somebody's fun isn't ruined. But realistically, you can still watch the battle when it's sped up, and it makes sense to just kind of get to the next round, in my opinion. So what are people saying in the comments? Basically, the big loser of this patch is the steel balls. steel ball composition being, cheap, effective, high DPS. So they're going to take a hard hit. We're probably going to see less steel ball spam. It sounds like mainly they're trying to target this at the lower MMR range, which is where I'm at currently, but hopefully hoping to get up to higher MMR. Yeah, so people are saying, do marksmen one shot other marksmen with heavy armor specialization? And basically, people are answering yes, they do. So very unlikely that the marksman's very, very small attack adjustment here from 2271 to 2248 is going to do anything. Basically, this duality ORN is probably one of the best people to read because I feel like his messages were very detailed. Um, Basically, he's saying that steel balls are going to be the biggest ones that are hit, but it's interesting how they say that the Vulcan is irreplaceable. However, they're actually nerfing the arc light more, which is interesting, and I kind of feel that too. They didn't even hardly mention the arc light, but yet the arc light actually got more of a nerf. So that was a bit interesting in the comments and the devs thoughts. And at the bottom here, Livin talking about a huge buff to Fisty Fortress. I don't think that the Fortress, it doesn't seem like that many players use it other than for its barrier and defensive play. So I'm not sure that it's going to be a huge buff overall. In the Steam comments where the patch notes were actually originally posted, people just saying basically big nerf for mech division. So again, free units, it's a big nerf to that. I think that makes sense, guys, because I think the caller, having steel balls that can spawn callers, it's going to be super good. It's going to be super, super good. And it kind of makes sense that was nerfed. Most of the comments basically reiterating what I had talked about already, that why is the speed up a vote option at all? Why isn't it just automatic? So yeah, there's not too much else, guys. What are my thoughts? Well, I think we're going to see a lot less steel ball use. I think we're going to probably see an increase in callers. And the reason why I think that's the case, guys, is because we are nerfing the arc light and we're nerfing the Vulcan, although the Vulcan we're only nerfing very small. And basically, we're also nerfing steel balls. So we're probably going to see, other units, maybe more fangs, maybe more crawlers, other units other than the steel ball that are kind of like your tier 1 mass units. And since they haven't nerfed crawlers and they really haven't been affected in this patch, I think we'll probably be seeing more crawlers. That's just my guess. I hope, guys, this has been informative. I plan to do this for any future patches. And yeah, if you like this, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I try to make daily or every other day Mechabellum content. Really enjoyed having you here with me, guys. I hope this explained the patch notes for 0.7.12 in a concise way. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks again.